by nuns to receive a suitable, equal education. He did not fear the nuns to mix with the monks and make schooling almost impossible. A disregard for the welfare and education of the nuns on the part of the monk and Burmese society as a whole almost led to the complete collapse of the nuns order during the colonial period. Recovery is slow and difficult. The system is strong and complex. Our history illustrates further. Before the Second War, the Venerable Sakyadhita wrote Bhikkhuni Sasanobadisa, a remarkable important work on the Bhikkhuni question in Burma. In it, he writes the possibility of high ordination or Netikamawata Vasamada for all nuns. As the Buddha never dissolved the Bhikkhuni Sangha, there was no reason why it could not be revived in Burma. If the monks' hearts were open to it, they were not. So as retaliation against the revolutionary ideas brought out in his book, Adesa was exiled for the Sangha, the same punishment, Akasaniya karma, given to Devadatta, same punishment. After years of solitude, he was forced to discard the said awful precedent in Burma. As any who might now stand up for the rights of the nuns are still intimidated by the Sangha. In modern Burma, nuns are still left with very old programs, while women unsatisfied with a worldly life might seek monasticism. A society that refuses to see them as daughter of the Buddha, that is then, diverse and widows seek nunhood. But monks who refuse to recognize their sisters take no step to allow for their education and openly disrespect them. While monks are applauded from their journey in holy life, the talent and virtue of the nuns is discarded and boasted. Conditions are, however, improving. The Dharma has undergone a great deal of development in recent years as more university graduates are opting for the peaceful life and ordained as nuns. A new generation of nuns are studying very hard and earning degrees to prove it. Nuns are also at the forefront of social welfare movement. In accordance with Bahujana Sukhaya, the happiness and welfare for all beings. For example, the nuns of Usam established 5 homes for the aged. The first of their kind in Burma, nuns were also first in building school for office. Teaching in the schools themselves, this has led to recognizing for the government, who has awarded some nuns with title equal to honor marks. More importantly, it has led to additional government support for the food medicine, and the construction of more nunneries at the present moment. This support is presently limited to the large city of Rangoon and Mandalay, while nuns in other areas has not begun to receive help yet. While Sangha University and Tripitaka Nikaya, both of BA and MA degree in Buddhist studies, nuns are not permitted to study there. There are, however, alternatives. The International Theravada Missionary University opened by the Burmese government, the Sidibu International Buddhist Academy in Zakanikas under Sayadaw Unaniswara, and Mahasangha Santisukha Theravada Missionary Academy under Sayadaw Upanyawansa, Malaysia, all offer degree to nuns, but they are the only ones. There are presently about 100,000 in Burma. Until the Sangha Mahayanayaka, in January, the support of the government and lay people is increasing as people become more aware of how essential nuns are to the society. Nuns are increasingly active. At the same time, progress is so slow that we cannot compare ourselves with Buddhist nuns from other countries. While there is recent improvement, there is so much more to be done. While the life of any monastic can often be difficult, none is practical must struggle, which must move devil's goals and the small fraction of the support donated to monks, nuns, encourage and patiently service though near destruction in our colonial period and upright never to our modern era. Nuns have continued to serve with good faith, humanity, and distinction, but the question of Burmese nun leads us to the still broader question, that of the world's woman. I must say that it is my heartfelt belief that we must take a deeper personal interest and unity in the faith of all women. If we can create this solidarity, the plight of Burmese nuns and all women cannot fail to improve. I have leave you with an excerpt from the loving kindness. May all things be happy and peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bill Nini, for your inspiration and presentation. Now we have our representative from New Zealand. May I call upon Catherine Bufowski.
New Zealand is in 3rd century before Ish. Maningatera established the Bhikkhu Sasana and the Teni Samhita established Bhikkhu Sasana in Sri Lanka. Bhikkhu Sasana in Sri Lanka and in 12th century disappeared altogether. It was only 1996 in Sri Lanka, 10 precepts, nuns received higher ordination in Sarana and other group of 20 10 precepts, nuns. I am one of them. Sri Lankan Muslim women were actively involved in the 4thSakyadhita International Organization from the first meeting held in Budaya in 1987. Ever since, Sri Lanka women, both nuns and laymen, have participated in every Sakyadhita conference. Sakyadhita Sri Lankan was formed in 1991. Sakyadhita has hosted the 3rd Sri Lanka Association in Colombo under the leadership of Venerable Usma Mrs. and Mrs. Ranjini Silva. During the last 2 years, Sakyadhita Sri Lanka has been especially active in organizing and supporting the Bhikkhunis. Again, is being set up training programs in social work and community health conduct. Sakyadhita also has a program to support student nuns in their education. Finally, I convey my honorable respect to Sakyadhita organization on behalf of all Bhikkhunis in Sri Lanka. May all Lord Buddha's blessings fall upon you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sadhya Simona. I see there is kind of unevenness because the speakers were told to prepare for 5-7 minutes, and also on the activities that have been conducted since the last conference, since the last 5th International Conference in Cambodia. So we should be able to iron out some of those things that have been lacking in presentations, I guess, in the discussion, in question and answer time. And now I'm pleased to inform that our speaker from Vietnam, we are also going to have a speaker from Vietnam. So we still have 2 speakers. Next is from Thailand. May I invite Sister Sri Salat Upamai from Thailand to speak. Thank you.
Venerable Sir, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in Dharma. I am very happy to have the opportunity to come here to speak in the province of Nakhon Ratchasima at Pakhonchai district were donated for the purpose of building an arts college. A project as to establish the Buddhist college for nuns and lay women was proposed to Mahamukut University, one of the two monks Buddhist universities. And the proposed sir was adopted in November 1990. The vicinity of the Association for the Promotion of the Status of Women and the outskirts of Bangkok. The student will receive a bachelor degree after they successfully have completed 4 years of study. For actual training, we plan to build a multi-purpose building for all kinds of meetings, including a place for sitting and walking meditation. There will be a kindergarten school for poor children from neighboring village for our teachers training students. In another piece of land, we plan to build a nursing home for poor aging women where students will be training to become social workers. We also plan to open the churches of interest women and children in the future. The Association for the Promotion of the Status of Women has operated the first women church in Thailand called Emergency Home since 20 years ago. Recently, funds are raised for constructing the building in Nakhon Ratchasima province. The construction work is planned to start in the beginning of the year 2000. You are most welcome to support this important project in Thailand, as well as for any women from overseas who are interested in the Buddhist study and those who wish to practice the Dhamma are welcome to attend our short course of retreat or attending the courses for degree. We are very impressed that the Supreme Party had donated 6 million baht Thai for Nan College to build the meditation hall for us. He will also be granting again 3 million for construction of the main building of the campus in the college. Finally, I would like to blessing to all of you. May all good fortune come your way. By all the power of the Buddha, by all the power of the Dhamma, by all the power of the Sangha, may you forever be there. Thank you.
on behalf of Vietnamese, Buddhists in Vietnam, the general does Vietnamese, not only Buddhists. We try to bring the voice, Vietnamese woman voice, to the conference because we have invited by Venerable and we very happy to gather together. I would like to talk because I thought I don't have the time, but now I still have time, so I can bring our voice here. First of all, I would like to talk about the Buddhist women, Buddhist girls, and also the bhikkhus and nuns in Vietnam. First of all, we is a very small country, and we under all the, I think all the time war. Just the war stopped 25 years ago. Under 10,000 Chinese invasion, 100 years in France, 20 years in America. So the women very suffering because when they're young, they have to train themselves to get married, and after get married, the husband had to go to the war. Every time they come back, they have the husband come back, they have children. So they have to carry at least 5 children without husband. So they have to raise children. They teach the children and they train the children to be the good person. So they do very hard work, but all the time they have to be example for their family. Not only their own family, but they have to take care of the husband family and their parents. So they have to take care of society also. Because the society missing the man only for the war, so the society needs the hand of the woman. I think the character of the girl or the woman all the time want to take it easy, right? You agree? But here we cannot take it easy. We have to work to get the money for raise children. We have to work to help society. Besides that, we have to work to have money to offering to build a temple. And if someone to think about themselves, every night they have to practice the Dharma, meditation. Also, they pray for the war stop. And first of all, they pray for the husband come back. they busy since 5 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock in the midnight. But fortunately, so we win the war. Even 1,000 years of Chinese domination, 100 years French domination, and lately everybody knows that 20 years we fighting each other with no meaning. And I think because we're very brave, we're very strong, and we're very practiced in the Dharma, so we do the right thing. Is that right? That's why we won the war, because we do the right thing. Even 1,000 years, we don't do something because a woman we cannot fighting. Even so, sometimes we need that, we have to fight. But usually we don't fight because we're busy in the family. In the long way back, and we fight with the Chinese 2 sisters, and they fight with the Chinese because the Chinese killed her husband, and they become the queen. In our history, so the woman will be the king, and be the minister, and with the engineer, and the doctor, and the pharmacist, the farmer, and also the servant. So we from the bottom on the top, and the top on the bottom. And the first of all, and the second thing, and I would like to talk about the role of the nuns in general. Because we follow tradition, Mahayana tradition. It's from India, first of all from India, and after that from China. So we influence from China, Japan, But when the Buddhists come to our country, it changes the figure. Even the essence is not changed, because we in the war, so we have to adapt something. So after the woman, everything done in the family, and she think about herself, so she become the nun. She become the nun. And also, if the young girl, she doesn't want to get married, so she becomes the nun. And we have fortunately, we're very lucky. We don't have to suffer in nunnery. Because we're very independent. We have the Bhikkhuni Sangha separately, and we handle our problem. We can blend the rice, even the rice, the vegetable, construct the building, the nunnery ourselves, and we're very independent. And right now we have many nunnery, and we just located when to go back to Vietnam from Ho Chi Minh City to Cap. I think this doctor, she knows very well because she been there many
many times to teach Pali in my country, so I think you know. From Saigon to Langtan, many temples, they say raised like a mushroom. And because we get trained when we were young, and also if somebody goes by novice to from outside to the Bhikkhuni Sangha, so they get trained very well. If they did not finish high school, so we have one organized for some bhikkhuni already graduate. So they teach that one. We divide by group. Which one not finish high school, we teach them. And that's why they have in general education outside. Besides that, we have to teach them the Dhamma, of course. That's the main thing. So when the teaching group, that's from Bhikkhuni Sangha also. Besides the learning the Dhamma, meditation, chanting, and we organize some clinic to help the poor people. The clinic that we give them free medicine, either Ayurvedic or Western medicine. Also, we have an acupuncture clinic, and we help the labor. Right. So, and also we go. Sometimes we have to go to the orphan, the nursing home, the veteran, because after the war, many don't have legs, arm, somebody cannot work. So not only we help them to survive the rest of their life, but we give them the Dhamma. And the Bhikkhuni is very busy. We get up 3 o'clock in the morning. And every nunnery we have a very, very strict discipline. 3 o'clock in the morning we get up, 3:30 meditation until 5:30. And we have a break 15 minutes. After that we have to take a breakfast. After breakfast, we have to go out and work. Everybody have their own job. Either one go to make the farm, plant rice, or go to do the mechanical, build the nunnery, painting. We have all kind of work. But one thing, even we independent, we still keep the 8 strict rules. Whatever Buddha give to Mahagautami, so we have to follow strict. they don't look at the nun down like another country. And we proud ourselves, we have a bhikkhuni in Theravada. And here that's the proof of that. Would you that's in Theravada bhikkhuni. We don't have that kind of pressure like another country because they keep tradition, but we very freely to do it. Even so, we respect the monk as the Buddha say whatever the rule we have to follow and very strict, and we respect the monk like a father, like a big brother. And the teacher of the Dhamma is the bhikkhuni, and the teacher of Vinaya, the bhikkhuni. Sometimes we invite monks, come, whatever, we think that respectful to teach us and benefit for the bhikkhuni, so we invite them to go to teach us. After I forget about the schedule, I just tell you a half. I collected for that one because somebody wants to know that. Okay, 3:30, 3 o'clock we then get up, 3:30 meditation until 5:30, 5:45 to do that. So we do the tradition, Vietnamese tradition chanting. So we start, and when we start, we continue to meditate like yesterday.
told us